I'm back. Rudrance for the Black and White Network. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe, punch the like button. And as always, thank you guys and gals for watching our videos. We're going to talk about Governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, because he has just, for lack of a better way of putting it, or just to make us all feel better, bitch slapped down some activist Democratic lawyers down in Florida that were trying to kill his redistricting bill. Nah, not going to happen. His law that he proposed, it looks like, has a much better chance come November, the midterms, to be in effect and for this to be going on. And oddly enough, one of the lawyers that he bitch slapped down is one of the ex-attorneys that was involved with the BLM, who stepped down after Patrice Cullors bought another house, for crying out loud. Oh, activist Democratic lawyers suffer another setback in Florida. A Florida appellate court has blasted a lower court ruling which attempted to instate a redistricting map favored by Democratic lawyers as a quote, as quote, patently unlawful, which raises the likelihood that the map favored by Governor Ron DeSantis and Republican Florida legislation will in fact be used in the November elections. And here's his name. Democrats, led by controversial attorney Marc Elias, sued the state. By the way, he used to work for the Clintons. Sued the state in April, alleging that the redrawn map violated Florida Fair District standards, alleging that the newly drawn congressional districts diminished minority voting power and also did not follow county, city, or geographic boundaries. The largest resource of controversy contained Florida Congressional District 5, which has historically been majority black district. DeSantis took particular aim at this district, calling it impermissible racial gerrymander and threatening to veto any plan passed by legislation that continued to preserve its historic status. The plaintiffs were initially successful as Leon County Circuit Judge Lane Smith, who was appointed to the bench by DeSantis, not only issued a temporary injunction preventing the newly drawn map from taking effect, but also attempting to order the state to implement one of the maps proposed by the plaintiffs. However, the plaintiffs' crowing was short-lived, as the First District Court of Appeal promptly issued a stay on the injunction last week in a brief order that did not explain their reasoning. In a ruling Friday, the appeals court broadsided the temporary injunction issued by Judge Smith as patently unlawful. That's a quote. Taking particular aim at the trials court's decision to not only issue an injunction against the legislature's map, but to install a map favored by the plaintiffs. What in the world? In the order, the circuit court even acknowledged that it is crafting remedy for the appellees until there can be trial. The grant of this provisional remedy, unmoored from adjudication, was an unauthorized exercise of judicial discretion, making the temporary injunction unlawful on its face, the court said. The plaintiffs have asked the Florida Supreme Court to lift the stay imposed by the appellate court, but the Supreme Court has not responded. This is not the only recent loss suffered by activist Democratic lawyers in Florida. Earlier this month, the federal 11th Circuit Court of Appeals reversed an order issued by District Judge Mark Walker, an Obama appointee, which found that new Florida law restricting the use of drop boxes and ballot harvesting to be unconstitutional. The ruling means that the law signed last year by Governor DeSantis will go into effect. So the Democrats, man, they have met an adversary in Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. And look, he's just He's just trying to make elections fair, which is something I think we all want. And I'm sure the Democrats have blown this way out of proportion. Do we remember what happened in Georgia last year? All the Democrats, oh my God, Joe Biden stepped out when they put out the voting law. And they said, oh my God, it's Jim Crow 2.0. Stacey Abrams lost her mind. Rob Manfred and Major League Baseball got involved. They moved the All-Star game out of predominantly black Atlanta to Denver, predominantly white, by the way. They moved that, claiming that Georgia was trying to prevent black people from voting, and that has completely been disproven, as voting is massively and historically up in Georgia. The percentages are on that. You can go watch Black and White Sports. I did a video on that. Major League Baseball look like idiots. Here we go, Ron DeSantis. What they're trying to do here, if I'm just being honest, people are trying to take steps to prevent any shenanigans involving elections from now on after anything that may or may not have happened, YouTube, involving the election last year. Just saying. Again, if you get time, you might want to watch 2,000 Mules. Ron DeSantis, fatherhood law, that's a check. Good law. Slapping Disney across their face for being sassy, trying to get involved with the parental rights and education law. Nah, let me take away your self-governing status. Check. Tell me what you think. Black and White Network supporters. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.